Sunday afternoon. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates, bringing you the Sunday, August 6th version of the True View Severe Weather Outlook. We do have some things in place today. Yesterday was a little more exciting than expected, but with Elwood and some of the northwestern parts of the county really getting inundated, really probably North Elwood. But at any rate, let's move on to what we've got going today. Um, SPC has Madison County, the northern, probably 2/3 of the county, in a marginal risk for severe. The southern third of the county, basically I-69 and south, would be in a slight risk for severe. Uh, Unlike yesterday, where all modes of severe were on the table, today the primary threat is going to be damaging winds with a storm cluster later tonight. You recall I told you in the Friday video that whatever happened with yesterday's meso low, which is actually still hanging around and bringing us these clouds, that could throw a wrench into severe storms this afternoon, and that's in fact the case. So our main severe threat's going to come with the main upper level low that's going to come through later tonight. Tornado threat should be to our southwest. Minor hail threat, but damaging winds will be the best chance, and I'll show you all that here shortly. And by tomorrow, the severe threat gets out of here. There'll still be some lingering storms around, and showers, but the severe threat will get out of the way probably overnight tonight. Again, for days I've been targeting the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. time frame, and I still think that's probably valid. So let's get on the internet here and take a look. Again, here's the SPC, and what I want to show you is what I was just talking about. This is the overall categorical. Here's the tornado threat. Again, Madison County is up here at the tip of the pointer, so the SPC has the tornado threat really in the southwestern portion of Indiana. Damaging winds, though, are right up here where the overall categorical threat is, and then the hail threat is much lower, with the largest hail threat being way back out into western Illinois. So we'll take a look here first at satellite, and here we can see here's our little meso low. Meso is just it's a localized low pressure. It's not an upper level low. It's just kind of something that develops on its own with its own convection. That's what we saw yesterday. You can see the spin still here hanging out over Indiana. That won't get out of here until this upper level low comes in and pushes that out of the way. But one of the things that's happened with this lingering is you can see the spin of the upper level low back here, and it is much farther south than what it looked like it was going to be. That's been influenced by this meso low that's just kind of lingering. So this upper level low is coming in farther south. That pushes the severe threat farther south, and that's why the SPC has pushed everything south as well. There is convective available potential energy, or CAPE, beginning to build back out here over Missouri. That will move in just ahead of the low pressure system. So the main threat as this comes through is going to be just south of where where the front and the low pressure meet each other. So we'll take a look at the HRRR model real quick. No model is going to have this exact, but this at least gives you a good idea of what to expect. So we'll start off and click through, and you can see really just some pop-up stuff this afternoon. Again, the CAPE is not really there, so I don't think we're going to have much of a severe threat this afternoon, but a localized soaker can't be ruled out. And then as we move on, here's 8, 9, 10, 11. Here's midnight before we're beginning to see. This is by just a model data, so this timing probably is a little different, and the organization's probably a little bit different, but you can see the main lines beginning to cross the state line somewhere in the 11 p.m. to midnight time frame, and then it begins to push on off, and now it's by the HRRR around 2 a.m. it's beginning to affect Madison County. I think that could happen a little bit sooner, but you can see what it's doing. It's got the main bow. The wind would be driving down through here, so the main damaging wind swath looks like it will be from Indianapolis and south, But again, if this orients itself just a little bit farther north, then we could be in the in the wake of this thing or in the path of this thing. And then it begins, the HRRR then shows the majority of the storm activity pushing off. You can see this back in here. This would be non-severe. We'll deal with this kind of pop-up stuff during the day, early parts of tomorrow. So again, overall, we are in a marginal to slight severe risk for today. And the main threats are probably going to be to our south, but we can't sleep on this thing. I will update you later on if we need. But in the meantime, this is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. Thank you for checking out this latest TrueView Severe Outlook.